right, hey everybody, welcome back to our Cloud Hack series. My name is David McNerney. I'm the cloud lead here at Virtana for our cloud cost management solution. This Cloud Hack series, we're going through a series of tips and tricks based on customer best practices of how to best optimize your cloud bill. Today, we're going to focus on how we can set up budget alerts using the Virtana bill analysis report. In one of our recent customer calls, this came up. It was a use case one of our customers was looking to solve for, and one that we can do well today. So wanted to bring it up to our next Cloud Hack. So what I'll go through in a second is I'll show two things: how to set an alert for a jump in spend. In this case, we'll be looking for a service with a 10% jump, and then how to set up an alert for when a team is over budget. So with that, let's jump into the UI. I'm here in Virtana in our bill analysis report. For those of you who have seen some of the other Cloud Hack videos, we've spent some time here as well as on the cost savings opportunity page. I'm looking at a AWS data source today, but this will be applicable across all of our services or any clouds that we support. And it's something that should be, I'll kind of go through what's available to our free versus our paid users as we go. But as a reminder, the bill analysis report, by default, we're breaking out our current month spend compared by service and then comparing it to the previous month. So I can come in and I can quickly see, for example, that our Cost Explorer bill is up $300. Our EC2 spend is up about 150. And this lets me know where those changes are happening. But we don't always want to have to come into the UI for something like this, especially with an unexpected jump. It can help if we're proactively alerted. And that's where our matching conditions come into play. So if you click into the pencil, open up our report settings, and then this matching conditions. What this lets us do is set up thresholds for when we want to see data. You can build multiple conditions if you want. For this first one, we're going to keep it pretty simple. 10% delta. So let me know if any of my services have a 10% increase from last month. Hit apply. Like we just saw, it's most of the services here in my environment, which is expected. And then like with all of our filters, I can save this and then have it available for my alert. In this case, I've already got it saved, my 10% jump. So my next step here, I'm going to open up my scheduled emails. I'm going to add a scheduled report. We'll look across all of our clouds. If I wanted to look at just my demo only or just my app cost tag from one of our previous hacks, I could. Then I'm going to grab that report setting. So that 10% jump, send it to myself. And we're going to look, I think current month is a good one for this view. I'm going to send this one daily. And I'm hesitant with daily emails because I don't want to get bombarded. I only want to see it where it's relevant. And that's where the matching conditions really come in. Because I have a condition applied, I will only get this email if something affects it. So right now we have a bunch up. I'm going to get notified for the rest of the month, but that's because our spend's up. Until that happens, we don't want to send you that email. Hit save here, and then I have this come into my inbox daily. So that's the first of our two tips here, looking at how to send just a simple alert based on a service change. The other side of this is we want to be able to look at alerting if a team is over budget. So in this case, I'm going to grab our app tag filter from last time. So for those of you who saw this, we're just grouping data by our app tag. And I can see my three main applications in my demo environment: migrate, monitor, and cost. And here I'm going to come and I'm going to use that same condition. In this case, we're setting the budget threshold. I'm just going to keep it to even numbers. Let me know if any of these apps are above $100 this month. We could set this to whatever you want. If your threshold's different for different applications, we can scope it out that way as well. Hit apply. And in this case, nothing's showing up on my report, just our untagged resources, but it's showing that it's working. None of my app teams have a 10% jump. And then same idea as the previous one. I can come in, I can grab that saved filter, set up how frequently I want to see it. And now I get a sense really easily of when my various teams are going over spend. We've seen some really fun implementations of this with various customers. One of my favorites is they have a tag based on the email address of the person who created things. So you can set up reports that way where you get an email if any user goes over a certain threshold. Can be very flexible with these alerts, and the matching conditions make it so that you don't get bombarded with irrelevant emails. But that's it for our Cloud Hack today. Like always, if you want to try this out for yourself, you can go to virtana.com/try Virtana. The ability to set up the matching conditions is available for all of our users. For our free tier users, you won't be able to save those alerts yet. I'll definitely play around with the capabilities and see what it looks like. But hope this is helpful. That's it with our latest cloud hack, and we will be back soon with the next one. Thank you.